It's a sale that has been taking place in Amish country since the 60s. And here with details on this year's relief sale are Glenn Rhodes. Glenn, thank you so much for being with us.
Great to be here.
Okay, so this is a sale that has been going on for quite some time.
Yeah.
Why do we put this sale on every year?
Well, it's been going on since 1962 in the Arthur area, every year except the pandemic year. And it goes to support Mennonite Central Committee, which helps with needs around the world, whether it be shelter or food, or they also help with school kits for children in third world countries, and lots of good causes like that. And also 20% of the funds that are raised stay locally right there in the Arthur area for churches and other ministries to help people locally as well. So 20% locally, 80% goes around the world.
So this is called a relief sale. So is it a glorified garage sale, or is this like vendors setting up little booths, or how does this sale work?
It's just really a lot of volunteers that set up a lot of food booths for people to eat at. And then also we have a large auction, which Friday night and Saturday we auction off all kinds of items, like the wood items that we have here, and quilts. This is our featured quilt this year, and there are just a bunch of quilts throughout the different time slots of the auction. And yeah, there's lots of food as people come for the auction. They also come for the food. There's Amish-made donuts.
They say if you feed them, they will come, Glenn.
That's right.
You're onto something there. Let's take a look here at this quilt here, because as we've heard, every quilt has a story. And what's the story behind this one?
Well, I said it's a featured quilt. We have different churches in the Arthur area that donate quilts each year. And so this is the quilt that one of the churches locally has made. The women gather and quilt and prepare it for the sale, and so it's kind of a community thing as well. The quilts, the many quilts that are auctioned off.
I'm sure a lot of love has been put into that.
A lot of time too.
Exactly. Okay, we have to check out this puppy dog here, because this is so cool. It's actually a piggy bank. So you have, I guess, a vendor who does lots of wood crafts.
Yeah. We got lots of Amish furniture. Of course, I can't bring the big bedroom sets and the TV stands and all that we have to auction off. So I brought some smaller wooden items. This is one of them.
And there goes my quarter.
Yeah, it's a
What a great way to save a little change.
Yeah, it's fun for the kids to have a piggy bank and put their money in.
And speaking of kids, you actually have lots of events happening that are geared towards children.
We do, yes. We have a children's auction at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. It's outside. It's a separate auction under a tent. And so the kids really get into that. They have their own ice cream cone bidder numbers. And they're bidding on toys and things like that. And some of the kids, if they want a toy, they'll just stick their number up and leave it up the whole time. So it's cute to watch.
I bet. That sounds so fun. And then we've got a fun little truck over here. It looks like it's got some fun little pieces in there. The detail is just beautiful.
And the interesting thing about that was donated, there are 20 different wood species involved in that one truck.
Wow.
The person who made it. So and on the bottom of it, it lists all 20 of the different woods that were used for that Model T.
Very cool. Quickly, we're about out of time, but tell me about the blessing bid.
The blessing bid is a bid. Some people, they come to the auction, they don't, if they don't want to buy anything, they just want to give to the cause. We have like 5 or 6 blessing bids throughout the auction. They can raise their bidder number and give $30 to $50 to water wells in Africa, or a garden for poor farmers in South America. So there's different, we have different focused blessing bids, but it's just a way for people, and some people say that it's their favorite part because they're not getting anything in return. They're just giving some money towards a good cause.
Yes. Okay, let's remind everybody when and where this is taking place.
It is going to be this weekend, Friday night and Saturday at the Auto Center, which is a half-mile south of Arthur, a big center there. And yeah, like I said, lots of food, donuts, baked goods, auction,
Lots of fun to be had.
It will be, yes. It's always lots of fun.
Be part of the community.
That's right.
Get involved. Well, we appreciate you coming, and we wish you best of luck. And for all the work that you're doing there, that's amazing.
Thank you for
If you want to learn more about the Arthur Mennonite Relief Sale and all that's happening there, there's a look at their Facebook page so you can connect with them. But we will, of course, share that at stayliving.tv, and we do appreciate Carriage Crossing for sponsoring our segment this afternoon.